Happy Wine Wednesday. Today I'm going to let you in on a little secret about how much you should be paying for a decent bottle of wine. The answer might actually surprise you because it is between $15 and $25. That's the ideal range because in that range you're going to get a bottle of wine that is probably made by a person as opposed to machine and mass produced. And it is going to actually taste as it's supposed to. It's going to taste like the grape varietal. It's going to taste like the location where the grapes were grown. All of those things are things you can expect when you buy a bottle within that age range. Now, when you go below that $15, you run the risk of buying wine that is called a mashup wine. And that means that when it is produced, the grapes that are used are different vintages. So they're from different years and they just throw them all together into one bottle of wine. And also in that age bracket of below $15, you're going to have more sugar in your wine. And some of that's going to be added sugar. And that's basically because they're trying to mass produce and please a wider demographic. And that demographic generally goes to the sweeter, easy to drink quickly, whatever type of wine. Now, when you go above that bracket, when you go above $25, you get into the category of wines that kind of sit in that description of you get what you pay for, right? You're going to start paying for locations. You're going to start paying for the vintage. And sometimes you're going to start paying for that push and pull in inflation that comes with supply and demand. A couple of things to think about when you are purchasing wine and you're looking at the price point specifically is what goes into pricing wine. Quite a few factors go into that. It's going to be the labor, the equipment, the type of grape and what it requires to grow that grape, land, the score that the wine has been given, things of that nature. And also there is a 3-tier when pricing wine, and those 3 tiers are going to be the winery, the wholesaler, and the retailer or restaurant. So all of these things you can take into consideration when you're looking at the price of a wine. But if you're just going to your liquor store, look for your $15 to $25 range. And more importantly, if you're buying directly from a vineyard or a direct seller, that $15 to $25 range is even more important because you're not dealing with that 3-tier system of pricing. So there you have it. Go get your wine. Be happy. Happy Wine Wednesday.